What's up, everyone? This is DyanaRozay. Welcome to my channel. You guys, I have some good tea for you today. Y'all saw the thumbnail. You know what it's about. Go ahead, hit the like, subscribe, and your notification bell. Follow me on IG, TikTok, and on Facebook. DyanaRozay Real Talk is the Facebook group, okay? It's a private group. You will love it there. So join me. Welcome to all of my new subscribers, and welcome and thank you to all of you who watch my videos and who rock with me, okay? So let's get started. First thing up, I have a housekeeping item. If you guys want to send me a message, you can do it on IG. Be sure to follow me on IG. You can send it over there, or you can send me an email. My email address is DyanaRozay777 at Gmail. And the link is in the description, or you can find that information in the description box, okay? I do not accept messages on Facebook, okay? I actually deleted the Messenger app because it is a hot mess. It was giving me the blues. So no more messages on Facebook, only on IG and through my email, okay? What else is going on? Oh, notifications. A lot of you have reached out and said that for whatever reason, when I do a video, you're not receiving the alert. So I wanted to, my sister told me this too. She was like, listen, I'm subscribed. I have my notifications on. For whatever reason, I'm not seeing the alert when you do a video, when you drop it. One of my subscribers shared that with me, and then she shared the fix with me. Apparently, YouTube does not want me to be great sometimes. And this is one of the ways. I guess this happens to a lot of people because I've heard this on other channels too. But it looks like YouTube can turn off your notifications under your settings. So if you have an iPhone, I can show you how to do it. If you have an Android, you need to Google it because I don't know how to get that done. But either way, on your iPhone, hit your Avi, your little picture in the right-hand corner, and then it's going to send you to a menu. There you'll hit your settings, then you'll get to another menu, hit your notifications, and once you're there, scroll on down to your subscriptions, and if it's in the gray or it looks like the light is turned off, turn it back on, and that is how you'll start receiving the alerts for my channel and for all of your favorite YouTubers, okay? So be sure to do that, and yeah, we get that done. Now let's talk reality TV. We're going to start with Love and Marriage Huntsville first. Oops, let me take that off the screen. My bad. We're going to start with Love and Marriage Huntsville first. Melody shared earlier today. She said, listen, I almost didn't go to the performance she was supposed to sing at, right? To Eric Bellinger's concert. She has 5 dates. She had one on Sunday night. She has another one tomorrow in Boston, Massachusetts. And she said, listen, I had to literally, I was in my feelings. I had to sit, think about this, process it. And I was like, baby, I got to push through like I've pushed through with everything else. And I was like, that is a word. And before she even did her live this morning, honestly, you guys, I posted it in the Facebook group. I said, listen, sometimes it feels like the world is on your shoulders, but let them people do what they're going to do back there. If you know that you have a talent, a gift, whatever has been laid on your lap to do, get that done. Whatever your goals are, get that done. Melody said that a little earlier today. I'm going to let you hear just a snippet of what she had to say, and then I'll talk to you in just a minute. So check this video out.
So you literally have to push through. And I was talking to somebody yesterday or day before. I literally booked my dancers tickets and my tickets the day before last Thursday. So yeah, I literally did. I booked it the day before. So because I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. And then I was like, that push through mindset came in and kicked in. Like, look, this is what you've been doing. You've been pushing through. You've been showing up. You've
Sorry about that. I messed up my screen. Anyway, she said, I've been pushing through. I've been showing up. I'm going to show up this time too. And I was like, that is a word. That is a word, because I'm going to tell you right now, there is no faster way for you to ruin your own dreams, your own goals, your own stuff than to let some outside noise get in your head. Okay. She said all the shenanigans that went down last week. She ended up posting this the other day. She said, I had to remind myself that I will never allow the enemy to win. Canceling was not an option due to being emotionally drained after last week's shenanigans. And I did just that. I pushed the F through. So just a reminder, baby, we all go through it, right? This braid is going to get on my nerves. We all go through it. We all are human. We all have people in our ear, in our head sometime, and it can fail our dreams, our goals, make us stuck, right? We don't want to go. We don't want to do it anymore. Let that go out the window. Keep them people where they belong, out your head, out your life, out your everything. Okay. So I just wanted to put that up there. Next story up is Destiny, you guys. And I'm sharing this because she shared with us that her father had been going through chemo treatments. And yesterday she posted that he rang the bell. So it looks like his journey with chemo is over, and hopefully chemo did what it was supposed to do. It has extended his life, and he, can be around for his grandchild and his daughter just a little while longer. You know what I'm saying? And I also wanted to share Kimmy. Kimmy did an interview, I believe last week, sometime toward the end of last week, maybe Thursday or Friday, where she said that she thought she was going to have all of her chemo and surgery and radiation wrapped up. But she said after she completed her chemo, her white blood count was so low that she could not move forward with the radiation or surgery. And I think she had 20 plus chemo treatments, and she is expected to do, she's actually scheduled to do, I believe, 32 treatments of radiation. So I think as of last week, she had only done one. She had only completed one. So she still has a long journey ahead of her. That would be damn near a year of her cancer journey. And they caught it, I believe she said stage 2. So very, very early. And she's still 1 year still doing treatment. So just so y'all know, please let other people's journeys be, just a warning for you. Get your exams, do what you need to do so that you can be healthy and okay. Okay. So I'll leave that alone there. I also wanted to share that I know I saw a picture of Tisha's little girl, Latasha from the show, going through, I guess she is starting a hair care line for kids. She said that her daughter loved curl sets or whatever. Her daughter's hair was like in little curls. And the little girl was holding like hair oil and I believe setting lotion. So it looks like she's going to roll that out. You guys can let me know what y'all think about that. I know Tisha doesn't like to hear the word blueprint, but she seems to copy a lot of things that her friends are doing. That's not to say she won't be successful at it. It's just that, interesting. You know what I'm saying? I remember Destiny actually saying last year, season 4, that they were all in beauty care. And she was like, we're all in beauty items now, doing beauty things that had to do with beauty. And I was like, well, what is Tisha doing that has to do with beauty? And then I thought about it. I was like, well, she does have the fingernail line for the girls. So now she's doing hair care. So anyways, you guys can let me know what y'all think about that in the comments. We're going to the next story, okay? Where's my photo? These ladies right here, after the show wrapped, that is Sharice, Robyn, Mia, Ashley, and Giselle. They all decided to go out and take this photo. And then there was a music playing in the background. It was Biggie Smalls, BIT-ishes, okay? Get money. Y'all know how it goes. If you don't, you can Google it. But they were feeling themselves talking about, listen, we just showed out. We played a number on Real Housewives of Potomac, and maybe they thought they all got away with it. They was enjoying themselves, plotting for the next season. But baby, the story has just came out that Robyn has been demoted to a friend of the show. I told you guys, I told y'all. Oh, and hold on. Jacqueline is now a full-time member of the cast. What do y'all think about that? I told y'all that if Robyn's roommate slash brother, best friend, was not willing to engaged this season. I knew by the way Andy asked her when he went to her dressing room, where's your husband? And she was like, oh, he's at work. He went, yeah, I thought he would be at work. And then on the stage, he said something smart too. Like, she was like, she said something like, Juan doesn't like, and Andy finished the sentence. He was like, the show, he doesn't like the show. Andy doesn't play with shit like that. So he basically, it sounds like it's a done deal. But it looks like she's done. He's not willing to give any more information. He's not going to engage Robyn about any cheating rumors or anything that's going to play out. So Robyn will now be a friend. Producers are angry with Robyn for keeping her personal life private, referencing Juan Dixon's cheating scandal. And this is coming from Mr. Housewives. Y'all can let me know what y'all think. Also, let me know if you guys are open to seeing Miss Jacqueline as a full-time member of the show. So her and me, I guess we'll have a lot more to talk about, engage with. You guys talk to me in the comments. Let me know what you think about all of that. Now, speaking of people being let go or, leaving the show and new people coming on, let's talk Married to Medicine. You guys, it looked like Phaedra Parks has received the pay she was looking for. And Dr. Contessa has basically, she said, I'm not coming back. So she quit the show. Whereas Anila, she wanted her contract. She was like, baby, I'm ready to sign on the dotted line. And they said, well, Phaedra is asking for a whole lot of money. And in order to meet that, we're going to have to let you go. So it looks like Dr. Contessa's salary and Anila's salary has been given to Phaedra. Interesting. You guys let me know what y'all think. A lot of people thought that Phaedra had killed her opportunity to move forward with any Bravo shows again, but we all know that she did the Ultimate Girls Trip, so she was a part of that, and she did well. The ratings were great because of Phaedra, but I heard that people in Bravo, producers, were also looking to bring Phaedra back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. It was just that a lot of the girls, I guess the dynamics on the show was just like, we could do without Phaedra, even though Phaedra got high ratings when she was on. So now they are moving her to Married to Medicine because they should have said yes to Phaedra coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta, to be honest. I don't want to be mean or funny, but Sheree ain't cutting it. Her storyline hasn't cut it. We know that Ralph and Drew, at least Drew, is doing a few more confessionals. They wrapped in January, but it looks like she's doing a few more confessionals to discuss what went down between her and Ralph, and then we'll see what goes on the reunion. But it looks her storyline is much, it sounds to me, greater than anything that is going on with the cast right now. You guys let me know what y'all think about Phaedra taking the girl's check, okay? Coming on to Married to Medicine, and she is engaged to a doctor right now. But I didn't know this. I knew that she was a friend of Quad's because we all saw her show up, but I didn't know that she used to date Dr. G, Quad's ex-husband. But they are also saying that Dr. G is going to be a part of Married to Medicine as well. And look at that. Dr. G's wife, who is 25 years younger than this man. They look good together. I would not have guessed she was 25 years younger. But you guys let me know what y'all think about all of that in the comments. I will definitely be watching Married to Medicine. I do love that show. I think it's a great show. I like that the girls, they can fight, but they still come back together and, they do what they need to do for the show. So you guys let me know what y'all think about all of that in the comments. And next up is SWV and Escape. They also have a reality show. First episode dropped on Sunday night. It is called SUV and Escape, Queens of R&B. Baby, that was the first episode. SWV, who has been around for a little while, these girls are in their 50s now. They gave some insight into their current relationship. I think it was Coco. She actually said, listen, we left a lot of money on the table, with all the infighting, people thinking you should do this, you should do that, you should say this, you should say that. She was like, we ain't friends. We don't like each other at the end of the day. Okay, I am paraphrasing here, but that's really how it came out. She was like, we don't talk to each other when we're not performing. And that is how we get along, because you know what we've done? We've pushed through. We've pushed through all that craziness of who we should be. And we understand now our chemistry, how God wants us to work, is on the stage. He wants us to basically perform and give you guys the hits that you all have loved for years. And I am happy that that has happened. She actually said, she was on live maybe 2 days ago. This is Coco. She was on live and someone was like, are you and Escape going to be doing an album? She was like, I'm not doing any albums, no new albums with Escape. And SWV isn't doing any albums because the last two you guys didn't even buy. She said, so go on ahead and enjoy these old songs that is still selling today. And I agree with her. I enjoy the old music. Now, things ain't as great between Escape, okay? A lot of people already know that Latasha, that's the one who is standing in front of Candy, that her and Candy used to go at it. And because Candy and Latasha used to go at it, Tamika, who is Latasha's sister, she's standing in front, she said, yo, both of them used to give me the blues. They only did 2 albums when they got together, even though the first album did great. She said, we only could get 2 albums off because we used to do so much infighting. And even now the group is still divided, but not because of Latasha and Candy. It's because of Latasha and her sister, Tamika. For whatever reason, these two do not get along. And well, I shouldn't even say for whatever reason. If y'all missed the first episode, please go back and watch. It's on Bravo. But Tamika is accusing her older sister, Latasha, and Latasha's husband of stealing over $30,000 in royalties for her. And she said they still would be pocketing it if it wasn't for Tiny's mother letting her know that they were getting royalty checks. She was like, it was news to her. And when she did a little bit of investigating, she found out that her cut was going to her sister, and she was pissed. And unfortunately, she can't get any support from her, even her mama, because she said Latasha is her mother's favorite. And on Sunday's episode, you guys, Latasha and Tamika were talking about it. The mother was calling Tamika a liar, like, that didn't happen. No, you're lying. That's not true. What's your problem? Why would that make you upset? And when Tamika got up and said, listen, I'm done with this mess, because they all were denying that they stole her money. She said, I can call the police right now, okay? I can call the police on your ass right now and have you arrested for stealing my money. Their mother said, cut them cameras off and y'all get the hell out of my house, talking to the camera crew. That is how tense things got. But with everything else, it looks like it's okay. And by everything else, I mean their personal family lives. They've both been married for quite a while. Ooh, I shouldn't even say that because I just remembered Latasha had a scandal out there about her husband having an affair and possibly another baby. But I think the whole she's pregnant thing was proven to be false. But that girl just wrote a song, if I'm not mistaken, last weekend, whoever was supposed to have been having an affair. She's still out here talking about it. So maybe not. But Tamika seems to have a nice family. She got 3 kiddos, and her husband seem to be doing great. So we also get to see an inside look at everybody's family situation. Candy, who we saw on Real Housewives of Atlanta already, we're going to see a little bit different, I think, on this episode, or on the Queens of R&B show, because Candy came right on and said, first episode, my husband leads in our house. And I don't think I've ever heard her say that on Real Housewives of Atlanta. In regards to Coco on SWV side, her son may be battling a little bit of bullying and depression, because he was like, I want you to be here because, you know, I don't really like this school and things like that. So I'm interested. I love to see it. I would like to see Escape push through, though, too. The tour has been ongoing and may have already wrapped, the SWV and Escape tour, but we're going to see clips of what happened throughout their tour on the show. And this would be Candy's 8th spinoff on Bravo. So on top of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, she's had 8 spinoffs of her own on Bravo. You guys let me know what y'all think about all of that in the comments. Candy be literally making that money, okay? All right, and the last one I'm going to put up is this one. I did a review for Love and Marriage DC on Saturday. Episode 7, episode 8 airs this Saturday. It was called Eat the Cake Anime. Actually, it should be called Erana May. I think I had to do a redo, but I ended up posting this one. Anyway, that was a good ass episode. And Anthony Lofties just did an interview with Jamie and Erana, and it was amazing. Go over and look at it. They do not hold back. I promise you, they don't hold back. They are real in the interview and they are real on the show, because everything they were saying, it made perfect sense. I love their family and I love the show. I hope that more people will give it a chance. I think Erana said they got 20 episodes. They were still filming. A lot of things are going to unfold. It's a different show now that Monique is no longer on there, Monique Samuels. It's a different show now. They talked a little bit about Monique and Chris. They said that they went out with Chris like the weekend before, and then they did something with Monique another time. They never said they did anything with Monique and Chris together, though. So it sounds like they are still very much in the same situation they were before, which is heartbreaking. But they said they don't talk about each other's they weren't talking about their business. They just said, we still talk to Chris and Monique. And they said, we did something with Chris the other week, and we actually did an interview with Monique. And I was like, oh, damn, it sounds like their lives are still very much separate. So I'm just reading into that. What else did they talk about? They talked about little Jamie. And it was just, really clear cut. Little Jamie's 26 years old. And Big Jamie said, listen, I love him enough to want to see him do well. And when anything happens in our family, my family call me, whether it's my wife, whether it's Brittany, whether it's, the grandma, whomever, they call me and say, please go get him. Please help him get this way. And he said, when he gets to him, he's in a place where he's like, I need you to straighten up. So he's a tough love kind of guy. But he said Jamie's doing much better now. He does have a job. He's actually helping at-risk youth. I talked about that in my review, so please watch it if you didn't. And he is finding, purpose from his own journey in these kids. So that's great. And Big Jamie actually said that he came to him and said, listen, now I see what you were trying to tell me now that I'm talking to the younger kids. So, what a blessing. What else did they talk about? Erana talked about her situation with Winter, and Winter coming after her and saying, listen, this person is sending me messages about you saying you were in the streets so you wouldn't have to take care of Jason. Jason is blind. You guys know he's also at the school, I believe it's called Doors right now. He's at Doors, and they are helping him live more independently. And she said, she didn't say anything on the show. It was kind of interesting what she said in the interview, which was basically, she don't trust Winter because of the things she came to her with. And she said, if anybody knows what happens when you are dealing with a child with a disability, the things you have to do to make sure that he is independent, that he's living on his own, which he is now, that he can cook, that he can clean, that he can dress himself, that he knows how to take an Uber, whatever those things are. The parents aren't going to be here forever. So you have to prepare your children, whether they are whole in sight or not. You have to prepare them to be in this world without you. And that is what they sound like to me. So when parents, some of y'all have been in the comments saying, you got to leave them people alone and let them figure it out for themselves, talking about their children. That's not the type of parents they are. And I like to see that on the show. So you guys let me know what you think about all of that in the comments, please. And I think that wraps it up for me. Oh, there's one other thing that I wanted to share. Since we were talking about Robyn being demoted for not wanting to share any of her life, I want to share this picture. I talked to you guys about this. This is Juan Dixon with what people found out to be someone he works with. And he was seen at the laundromat washing clothes, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, I want to say this. A lot of people were like, he can do what he wants, blah, blah, blah. He doesn't have to share a story. I do want to say this. This is something we've never seen him do with Robyn. He would not entertain Robyn with this mess for a second. But check this out. He's in the picture with this same lady. This is the same person. He's in this picture, and they're holding what is this? Laundry detergent, trying to make a joke out of the picture of them being caught, making a joke out of it, right? Talking about get a life. But he wouldn't even entertain Robyn for a half a second by, talking to her about certain things that's out in public already on the show. And now Robyn has been demoted to a friend of. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, because I thought that was interesting. Juan is slick. Juan is slick. But you guys let me know what y'all think in the comments, please. Like the video, subscribe to my channel, hit your notification bell, and I will see you all on the next one.